Let's get to your stock pick for today. What are you choosing?
Sure, yes. So I want to increase my exposure to the South African financial space. I've picked a few South African banks in the last couple of months. So this time I'm going to go for an insurer. I'm going to go for Momentum. Got the new CEO who's been in for a while, Jeanette Marais, and they've got their Capital Markets Day coming up in July. So we're expecting them to put forward new targets. We think that there are opportunities to improve efficiency. We think there is still excess capital in the business, which can either be invested in further growth or can be returned to shareholders through share buybacks. And then on top of that, you've got additional growth optionality. They've got the JV with Dia in India, the medical insurance business, which has got good growth potential. So I mean, it also pays a 5% dividend yield, and I think can either grow earnings or return cash to shareholders. So if you add the two together, you probably get a 17% plus per annum return. And if offshore investors get excited about South Africa, then these are the type of stocks which will go up quite quickly.
All right. Alex, what are you excited about today?
So I'm going for Spar. So even though Spar's done quite well over the last few days, I still think it's theoretically very undervalued. So I think some of the big tail risks that market were concerned about, big rights issues and so forth, that seems to be quite much lower probability at the moment. And they seem to be getting traction on some of the issues they are trying to deal with. For example, Poland, supplementation, Switzerland's doing slightly better than anticipated and so forth. So I think there is starting to see some momentum building up. Also, the governance, of course, has improved, all the management changes, as well as changes on the board. I think Spar, in my view, can easily earn at some stage in the future at least 15 Rand. If you put a 13p on that, which I don't think is too high, that puts the business at roughly 180 Rand. And I think that's where Spar used to trade, and I think I can easily get to those levels again when they start addressing some of these problems. So that's why even these levels, I still think is at least not a 50 or so % upside in Spar. It's not going to happen overnight. There might be one or two disappointments on the way, but I think they're on the right path.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and for your analysis today, gents. Much appreciated. That is all for tonight's Stock Watch. Thanks to our guests, Mark Du Toit from Oyster Catcher Investments and Alex Duys from Umthombo Wealth. Up next, the close. Stay with us.